Part 3. So you guys made me pay attention to the comments. It was so much easier last time. It was like one person wanted the blitz gun and everyone else wanted the chopper. This time it was 2 for blitz gun, 2 for pulse rifle, 4 for mini turret glove. So we're getting. Just make sure I'm full on ammo. Part 3. I'm partly excited, partly not excited, because this is the turning point. Part 3, without a doubt, every time, I think I could have say at the time, and just said without a doubt, is when people start to fall off from a series. Usually, first part, highest views. Second part, still pretty good. Third part, like just drastically, like half. So, we'll see how well that works out. Hopefully, this is entertaining enough for you guys. Will be like, nah, Nick, it's still great. We're going to keep watching. I'll be like, thank you. So we're going to go to Planet Barlow, because I can't pronounce that word with the V. There's a bunch of guys here, if I have to remember, so this will probably be the whole part. I'm not tired. I'm sick and tired, so I'm not as peppy and up as I normally am. I know that's the whole reason you come here, is because I'm so active. But, it was a joke, because I'm very monotonous sometimes. But, yeah, I'm starting to get sick. Probably latent PAX box. I don't know, maybe. You know what, I should bring up that list of things I write down when I want to talk about them, because I can't remember them. I think I pretty much beat you over the head with PAX last week, so I can't think of anything else new on that front. There's a couple different ways to go. I don't know which way I want to go yet. One way will lead me to the hoverboard race. The other one will lead me to the Gadgetron vendor. I don't remember which is which though. See, there's one through there, one up there, one. No, that's the end. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go this way first. I think this one's quicker. So, yeah, I think I beat you over the head with PAX last. Oh, it does not auto-equip. In every game after this, when you jump towards the swing shot thing, it automatically will equip itself and you'll be able to, then you just jump, basically hit the circle button, but why does that sound familiar? Jump and hit the circle button, fly. But yeah, so that's mildly annoying. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about, I can't remember. I'm actually doing this a bit earlier than normal, which probably is contributing to my monotonous sound. I already said monotonous. See, I'm not even being creative anymore, it's just boring. I'm sorry. But no, thank you for the feedback. It was pretty interesting to see how people watch my Let's Plays. I kind of expected not to be paying full attention, otherwise nobody would be watching the Digimon World 2 Let's Plays. They're not. They weren't terribly interesting. Except for me, who's amazing. And I wrote this down last week, but I think it's a good time. Good segue to bring it up. But I cheat, alright? The way I do Let's Plays, I don't know if Let's Plays are supposed to be a certain way, but I think you're supposed to play the game and talk about it. Like right now, I would be explaining the Hydro Pack to you and how it's different to everything else, but I don't give a shit. It's just, I mean, you can figure it out for yourself. You have eyes. If you're interested in the Hydro Pack, you can watch me use the Hydro Pack. It's very quick. It took me 5 seconds. So instead, what I do to fill the silence, I have 2 rules in making Let's Plays. I don't allow silence. I have to keep talking no matter what, even if it's just, I can't do it. I feel like that's one of my, it's just, I don't know, it's a rule I made up on my own. I have to keep talking, and that's why I try and think of so many things to say. Kind of going along with that rule is that I'll just talk about personal shit, because, I mean, it just comes up. Not incredibly personal stuff, like not stuff like, whoa, Nick, no need to tell us that, but just, you know, what did I do this week, what did I play, stuff like that. And again, I don't have experience watching that many Let's Plays. I've said it before, I pretty much only watch Rooster Teeth and Michael from Rooster Teeth. I jumped too early. Fuck. So that's the only real experience I have. And Michael Jones is the only, like, one-person Let's Plays I've ever watched. So learned from him, just talk, fill in with personal shit. So that's what I do. But to go off of that, I'm just a glorified video blogger. And just instead of sitting in front of a cam, I just play video games. It's not, I'm cheating, that's what I mean. Like, it's not that different. So I forget what made me think of that. I think I saw some blogger or something. I was like, wow, that's dumb. I would never watch a blogger. That just seems so, like, why would you want to watch about someone else's life? And I'm just like, oh, shit, I do that. Whoops. So, yeah, you know what's awesome? When I buy a new weapon and don't use it. Trust me, it'll get its use. Just not on the easy ones. Oh, I should work on leveling the chopper up. Oh, fuck, I almost did it again. But yeah, I just think that's interesting. I don't want that to be a selling point. I don't want it to be like, hey, I'm interesting, so you... Oh, fuck, I was about to talk. Like, hey, I'm interesting, so that's why you should watch my Let's Plays. Just, I don't know. If you think I'm funny enough. I think I'm funny. Alright.
It works! My invention works! Huh? It's called the Therminator. It fires charged thermal pellets that can thaw an ice block or freeze a body of water. Gadgetron will pay me millions.
Hey, I don't know how long you've been frozen, but I don't think Gadgetron's operated in this galaxy for years. Everyone buys Megacorp products these days.
Hey, maybe you'd like to buy it. Hey, maybe Megacorp is hiring.
Use the Terminator to...
So this is another gadget. I think, let me just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the exact same amount of gadgets as I do weapons, and that is not what you should have at this point. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm funny, and that's why you should watch my Let's Plays. But I'm biased, obviously. So I don't want to ask this question because I think there are some things I just don't want to know. But I'll ask it. Going off last week's, how do you watch my Let's Plays? Let's just keep going with the, you know, who, what, where, when, why. Why do you watch my Let's Plays? Oh, I don't want to know this at all. I don't know why I said it. But, it's not... Granted, I have a huge ego. I've never shied away from that. I'm awesome. I deserve it. But, I'm very hesitant to ask that question. It sounds very pompous, and I don't want it to come off that way. It's curiosity, that's all. It's a simple answer is I think you're entertaining or I think you're funny is fine. No, I don't feel good asking that question. I really don't. No. Oh fuck! I didn't want to get in the ship. I want to change weapons. Get out of here. You don't even have another planet to go to. What was your plan? So yeah, I guess that'll be the thing. I don't know why I started with that. I wrote so many other things down. I think I mentioned it, but for one of my classes... Right, Chopper, got it, okay. One of my classes, I've been reading Dracula. I just finished it up. It's supposed to be like a classic, which is why we read it. And I gotta say, it kind of holds up. I thought it was good enough. Oh, did we get another weapon too? The Seeker Gun. See, this presents a problem because... I don't know how I want to handle this next. Well, I'll talk about it in a second, because the weapon thing is going to be a lot more complicated, this part. You'll see why soon enough. So, yeah. What the hell was I talking about? Right, oh, Dracula. It's a good book. Recommended. I'm not as big a reader as I used to be. I used to read more, but then I realized I could play more video games if I read less. So I do that instead. Oh, yeah, nice try. Oh, fuck. No invisible wall. I thought there would be one. Maybe there is. I guess you can't see me from here. But yeah, it's for a book that was written over 100 years ago, it's pretty good. It's really fucking slow sometimes, but other times it picks up. And it's interesting because it was like the first modern vampire book. So, like, as you're reading it, you know what a vampire is. You've seen vampires your entire life, more or less. So nothing's really surprising, like, about it. Like, the subtle hints that the characters get, like, the main character is Jonathan Harker, and when he first finds out Dracula's a vampire, which happens in, like, chapter 3 out of, like, 27, like, they don't fuck around with the vampire thing. It happens very early in the book. That, like, all the traits. He's like, oh, you can't see him in a mirror, and he's just like, oh, I thought that was weird. I'm like, no, that means he's a vampire. That's like exclusively vampire. So it's interesting, just because we're so overexposed to it. Twilight. That, like, just to be like, oh, get out of there. The signs are so obvious to me. When, you know, vampires hadn't really been modernized yet. So that's interesting. Game of Thrones had a giant spoiler this week, and I'm not going to say the spoiler, but it's going to lead me into a talk about spoilers. So, there's a big spoiler. If you keep up with Game of Thrones, and even if you don't, you probably had it spoiled for you by accident. I know a ton of friends. Just like, I don't know why. Like, why? If a big event happens in a show, why would your first reaction be like, I can't believe that they just did this? That's such a dickhead thing to do. Like, why would you? I don't understand people who get joy in spoiling. I don't. I think it's awful. I take it super. Like, I play a lot of video games. Like I said, I read books, watch movies, I watch TV. I fucking hate spoilers. I have like a vendetta against them. People who spoil, I think, are the lowest form of humanity. You want to quickly get on my bad side, then just spoil something. Like, I have no tolerance for it at all. So, like, I said the proper way to make a Facebook status something is that you should say, oh my god, I can't believe they just blank, 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 or just one solid blank on Game of Thrones. That makes me feel blank, blank, blank. Like, just, and the people who saw the episode are going to know what you're talking about, and the people who maybe aren't caught up, they're not going to get it, so who cares? Like, what? If the whole thing is that you want to talk about the show, like, because you just watched it, oh, that was very dangerous. Fuck. But if the whole thing is that you want to talk about the show with someone, then just do, oh, you son of a bitch. Then just do it that way. Like, people are still going to know what you mean. Like, it aggravates me. That'd be like if, I'm trying to think of a good video game example. What's a game that just came out? I can't think of any new games that came out. Like, you can't really spoil Dark Souls, can you? Oh, fuck, I thought he was further back. I don't know, let's go to the South Park, The Stick of Truth, because I think that's the last game before all these re-releases I've played. If you were just like, oh, I can't believe the last boss of South Park, The Stick of Truth is blank, I mean, that's a dickhead thing to do. I mean, I understand you want to talk about it, but find someone who's played it to talk about it. It's, and there are people who are more okay with spoilers than me. I realize that I'm, you know, it's not everyone that gets as anal about it as I am, but I take it super seriously. So, I don't know, I hate it. I keep talking about it, and, like, there are certain things, like, for instance, Breaking Bad, I haven't watched it yet. It's, what, 5 seasons, 6 seasons? If I get that spoiled for me, that's on me, alright? The series is over. It's been over for months. It's on Netflix. I deserve it. I'm not going to get mad at someone for spoiling that. People spoiling Game of Thrones an hour after the episode came out, that's a dick thing to do. Especially, like, so this is how it happened for me. I didn't have it spoiled for me. But, someone made a status saying, oh, thanks for spoiling it. And then I was like, oh shit, something big must happen. And then, so my first thought is, I need to watch this episode, like, immediately. And I did, and I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to watch them at fucking leisure. Just because some asshole wants to be, oh, I can't believe you. So, yeah, I take that stuff seriously. I don't like it. Don't do it. I think it's wrong. But yeah, I don't know. But again, like, if things are old, then I don't. And it goes case to case too. It's like some things maybe only be a year old, but maybe they weren't as popular at first. But like Breaking Bad, it hasn't been spoiled for me. It's going to be, I know it is. But like, I don't know. I've been lucky so far. But if I do get it spoiled for me, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, fuck you. I'm gonna be like, oh well, fuck, I should have watched it by now. So a lot of it's just luck and courtesy and just basic stuff again. Kind of goes back to that internet argument where, like, I don't like people who put down people anonymously. It's just like, what do you, why, hurting other people, why is that good for you? Who cares? Don't get me wrong, I'm not a humanitarian. I don't give a fuck about people. I hate people. But, it's not true. I hate 90% of people. They're like 10%. I'm like, yeah, you guys are alright. But it's like, I'm not here like defend people or anything like that. It's just it's all personal stuff for me. Like have I been affected by internet hate, like people anonymously saying stuff? No. But just looking at it and watching it happen to people, it sucks. Does that mean I'm gonna go actively and be like start a stop the bullying campaign? No, I don't give a fuck. Just basic human things. You should know it's wrong. So nobody should have to tell you it's wrong. Same thing with the spoilers. Anyway, I'm gonna get away from this because I've been talking about it too long. Oh, I wrote this down too. I did 2 Let's Plays. I think I talked about it, didn't I? I might not. I can't remember if I talked about it or not now. But I did 2 Let's Plays last weekend. Was it last weekend? It might have been 2 weekends ago. I think it was after the first Ratchet and Clank, yeah, because I still wanted to keep recording, even though I had nothing to talk about. So I did. The thing about the mini-turret gun is I don't really have as much control. It's kind of like hoping that they kill things for me, and that's not. I don't like fighting that way. So I recorded 2 Let's Plays. So I guess I should talk about the ones I have recorded. I don't know if I have. I don't know if there were any I wanted to keep a surprise, though. Let me think about it for a second. Can I talk about them? I'm making a decision live. It's happening right now. Yeah, I think I can. Or I'll talk about some. I recorded Sly part, whatever it is, 19, or whatever the latest part would be after, it would be the part since I, how do I phrase this? Since I, lost my data. So, I went back, caught myself up back to where I was, and then re-recorded the part. At the end of the part, I say something like, because I ended up rage quitting. I was like, fuck this. Because I got to a really hard mission, and I was like, why am I even playing this? I don't even care. So, I said, this is the last part. It's not going to be the last part. I have to go back and add 5 minutes and finish the mission. But it makes me not want to record them because I'm just so fucking fed up with them. So Sly was one. I'll talk about another in a second. You know, I think I missed a platinum bolt somewhere, unless it's beyond here. But I don't think it is. It might be. Just go back real quick and double check. Because I know there's one hidden somewhere. It's in one of those things I kept smashing with all the wires. I just don't remember if I passed it or not. I think I would have seen it because I was smashing them all. It's in one of these things. I think I got them all, though. I don't think I can reach back up there anyway now, so we're fine. I guess, well, hopefully. But yeah, so Sly was one of them. And I have 8 videos recorded from 5 different games. Sly was one. I did another Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac was the first one I did. I did another. I did 2 new games. There's a 5th game I'm forgetting. Hold on. Let me think of that while we have this cutscene.
Excuse me. I think I just blew another vacuum tube.
Should I have a look?
My word! You young people are so fresh these days. Oh, don't feel bad. I guess I'm just old-fashioned about that sort of thing. Did you know that I've been with Gadgetron since the beginning?
So you sell these gadgets?
Darling, they sell themselves.
Oh, so funny. So, if you didn't know this, I have played the previous Ratchet and Clank games. Oh, fuck, do I not have the data here? That's a problem. The only one I have is the Walloper. Fuck you, the only one I have is the Walloper. Did I delete the data? No, I didn't. Look at it. Alright, you all saw that, right? They all magically changed to 0. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, where we have a problem. I could easily get all these weapons right now, but I think it would be much funnier to have to budget them and only get one of these a video. So, on top of the new weapons, because they're going to be the ones that I have to buy, you can choose between these ones and decide which of these each one I should get. So, I just want to make it as confusing as fucking possible. So, for instance, I want you to choose between just basically pick one of these, alright? And then next video, pick another one. So, the Whopper, the Tesla Claw, the Decoy Glove, the Visibomb Gun, or the Bomb Glove. There are 5 different ones. Just a little background. I'm not going to explain what they do. Or yeah, I will. Bomb Glove, you throw bombs. Visibomb, you steer a guided weapon. Like it's like a missile, but it's like a first-person view of the missile, and you get to control it. Decoy Glove, throw a decoy, and they attack that instead. Tesla Claw, like it does like an arc blast type thing. Whopper, you hit them with a metal glove. So pick which one of these 5 you want. I can't afford the Rhino 2. I'll get it eventually, but I can't afford it now. So, yeah, pick one. And I'll buy one of them this part, or I'll buy one of them next part, I'll buy one of them the part after that, and then so on and so forth, until it becomes increasingly annoying for you guys. But yeah, and on top of that, I'll buy a weapon, so I'll make it extra clear at the end. I couldn't remember what the other game I recorded was. So, of the 2 I do remember, because maybe I'll remember them like halfway through the video. I recorded 4 parts in FTL. I think I might have talked about that already. I actually beat the game in the first 3 parts, and then I started up. There was DLC to the game, so I played the DLC for part 4, and then I did part 1 of Spore, which is a game I've been wanting to do for a long time. I can't fucking remember what the other game I did was. Binding of Isaac, Sly. I don't think I added on to any series other than Sly. I have to go back and look. It's gonna bug the shit out of me. Alright, we have another cutscene, by the way. The reason I went here second was because you needed Clank to get to this guy. So.
Hey, who let you in here? Get lost before I flatten your robot into a hubcap.
Touch him, and it's Plasma City!
Oh gosh, you didn't have to yell. Why did he have to yell?
Hey man.
I can't hear you. La 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 la. Only the little guy.
Sir, it is okay. We are your fellow desert riders.
You're? So you understand my sensitivities?
Absolutely, sir. We just came here to race.
Well, you can borrow my Bluebell, so long as you're gentle. She just needs a few repairs.
Hang in there, my brother. Bluebell is in good hands.
And we're back. And we're back, hopefully. One person told me that the video kind of cuts my voice out, so I just gotta be a little more careful about that. So you gotta repair it with the electrolyzer, which is easy enough. I don't know how this repairs it. This is a hacking device, but you know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I also I quickly looked at what the other video I did was. It was Shadow of the Colossus. And special twist on that video. Oh, fuck. Special twist on that video, I am not the one playing. Yeah, it's a series I wanted, I'll talk about it a little, because we talk about it a lot in the video, but I wanted Carlos to take the helm for video, so he's the one doing the majority of the commentary. I'm there with him, but I thought it'd be interesting, so yeah, we're gonna try and beat that game. We've done the first part, and I want to release it and then see how it is. By the way, hoverboard race. This is either gonna be really easy or really frustrating. I don't know which one it is, so we'll see. I don't think this one usually takes me that much, but we'll see. I'm trying to remember. There's a jump button. There's a boost button. R1 is boost. Then there's free boosts. And there's a jump button. I don't remember what it is though. R2 also does boost. Is there a jump button? I thought there was. 10th place. Not going well for me. This could go this could go much better for me, but it's not. Seriously, what the fuck? Oh, I just realized that's the same sound when you hit the boosts in Spyro 3. It's again Insomniac using old sound bites, which is fine by me. I don't give a fuck. I don't know if I talked about this. Insomniac's actually my favorite gaming company. I like Ratchet and Clank that much, Just they seem to put out just enough where I'm content. I really owe it to them to play the Resistance games then, because, you know, I feel like I can't say something's my favorite company and then not try all their products. So I want to give Resistance another chance. Maybe I'll like that just as much, and maybe I should just hold down the button. I keep pressing it. But yeah, I really like them. I think they're good. I like Ratchet and Clank a lot. I don't know. I think it's funny, and plus I'm a huge Spyro fan, so it all works out. I just want to get ahead of this guy. He's making it difficult. I missed it. Damn it. He's gonna blow past me. Normally, I'm all for blowing, but man, that was too easy. That was low-hanging fruit right there. So I think the difference is that the little triangles will give you a boost that you can use anytime you want, and the gates, they look like, I don't know what else to call them. Fuck, I missed it. Will give you like an auto boost. Oh, no. Oh, wait, I thought that was the end of it. I can do this. I'm fucking knocking it out of the way. I'm so screwed. Oh, I'm gonna get third. It's so aggravating. I don't want to have to do this again. Just quickly, just no. Oh, fuck. That's aggravating. You gotta do it once. I mean, you can do it more for extra money. I'm not gonna do Let's Plays. I'm not gonna record that. I fucking hate racing stuff. I'm just not a huge fan. I should have boosted from the beginning. It would have made this much easier. But yeah, it's not a hard race. It's just I'm not taking it seriously. I can't believe I lost right in the end. I can't believe I didn't win right in the beginning. So you just keep boosting. You should be fine. I can't really look down and see what else I wrote down though, so I guess I'll go from memory. This week I played more Titanfall. It's still good. I will say, Titanfall might be the first multiplayer game that I prestige in, which says a lot about it. Because I played a lot of Call of Duty 4. I played a lot of I played even more of World at War, and then I played a lot of what's it called? I played the most of Modern Warfare 2 for like multiplayer. I mean just like random matches against people. And I enjoyed it, but I never prestiged. Like I think Modern Warfare 2 is like the highest I got ranked though. It doesn't help that I was switching between 360 and PS3, so I could never keep the same profile. But Titanfall I think might be the first time, because their max level is 50. I think I'm like 38. And you know, I still want to keep playing, so that'd be cool. My first prestige. I'm trying to say prestige in a funny way, but prestige is not a funny word. Great movie, by the way, The Prestige. I still want to go back and rewatch it. I saw it at my job. Anyway, good stuff. Like, keep playing Titanfall. Another fun thing is I was switching off between Titanfall and Fable. And I 1,000-pointed Fable Anniversary. Wasn't a particularly hard one, but it was fun. I'd never played the Lost Chapters to the end. Like I started playing Fable on PC. I think I played the Xbox version, maybe like 10 minutes. My like second or third time buying a 360. So I'd always played the PC version, and I'd beaten the game once or twice. But I'd never done the Lost Chapters part, which is like the epilogue / extra part they added at the end. Pretty much the first DLC. And it's good.
Listen, buddy. Here, take this helmet so the guys know you're one of us.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-oh. Incoming message from the boss. Attention all Thugs for Less employees. First of all, whatever slug brain's been eating all the choochie bars in the break room, better quit stuffing his face. Around. Hey, turn those lights off. It's bad feng shui. Ahem. Next, our space rendezvous point has been moved to, and listen up, knuckleheads, the Felsen system in Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're no good with numbers, find a buddy to help you. Lastly, the company picnic is this Sunday. And don't forget to bring your own juice this time. Hey! I saw that, Cletus! You just earned yourself a write-up. Don't worry. The boss only yells 'cause he loves us.
Yes, sir. I do feel his affection.
Did you see that broadcast?
Not really.
We should scope out that rendezvous point.
Yes, we might intercept some stray transmissions.
I think what I love the most about Thugs for Less is that they, well, they're an evil company. They're not evil. They're mercenaries. They're just the most ridiculous. Like, gotta know where to go? Come join our club. Like, I love it. I love all the cutscenes in these games. That's why I'm not talking over them. But yeah, I'd never played the end of Fable, the Lost Chapters. The last boss. I'll spoil it next. I'll spoil it next video, but not today. Just in case anyone didn't want to look it up. But was not expecting the last boss to be what he is, and I think that is the best way you could possibly end Fable. Yeah, so I'm done with Fable. I think I want to go back to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare a little bit. Another online-only game, which is why I feel guilty about playing switching off between that and Titanfall. Like, I feel like I should only stick to one online game at a time. But, yeah, fun stuff. I think this next one's a bunch of space missions, and I don't want to do that. Did I go everywhere? I clearly missed the Platinum Bolt. I don't know where it was. But, yeah, this is definitely space missions, so I'll do some of them. I think I want to do these kind of stuff where it's like earn extra money for space missions, or the hover car, I don't know what it is, hover bike, that's what it is.
We are under attack.
Can't outrun them. Let's hope these weapons work.
I think I'll do those off screen, just because there's not, you don't need to see them. I'm not adding anything extra to the experience. But same as before, ice crystals, shoot them. We've got raritanium, it's good stuff. It'll help you level up your ship. Don't forget to barrel roll out of the way. Green ships are the easy ships. Easy to shoot, easy to kill. Don't really need missiles, except for the bigger ones. These ones are pretty easy too. The ones that look like little tiny rocks, I think. That's what they look like to me. Yeah, there's a racing minigame in this one. Fuck yeah, I don't want to do that at all. This is my Let's Play. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And these, I think, are worthy to do missiles on, but usually by the time... Oh, that was close. By the time I've locked on, it's already too late. I want to talk about other games. I started playing Hearthstone, which is that World of Warcraft based... Is it R1? Yeah, it's... No. What the hell is the missile button? It's the missile button. That's circle. Oh yeah, it is. I just didn't have it equipped, I don't think. Hearthstone is the World of Warcraft based card game. It's free to play, sort of. You can easily play it for free, but it's difficult and you don't advance as fast as you feel like you should. I hear they're adding a single player campaign, which might add some more longevity to it, but it's more of like play a once a day type thing. Like you get a quest, but you only get one quest a day. It'll be like play 3 matches or win 3 matches or play as these characters, and it's just, I don't know. I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but I like to marathon my game, so the idea of only being able to play it once a day, I kind of lose interest pretty quickly. So I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely good. You know, I'm pretty big into Yu-Gi-Oh. I played Magic a lot as a child, and I played the game a lot for a while. 2014, I think Magic 2015 was just announced at PAX East. I think I saw a booth for it somewhere. But so it's, you know, I like card-based stuff. Nothing against it. Fuck this second wave bullshit, alright? If I kill you once, I don't want to have to kill you again. That's just common courtesy, really. I don't remember what the next station is, but it might be the place where you upgrade your ship. So I think I might want to wait until I upgrade my ship, because you use the raritanium, not bolts. So if I wait to upgrade my ship, then I can come back and do the extra stuff later, and it'll be much easier. I'm going to go through here. I know one of these meteors, somewhere, there are bolts. I also want to go in here, because, what the fuck, that guy is laying into me. Because I think you can, there's 2 platinum bolts hidden in this level. One is in the station. I think one of the other ones is in a meteor somewhere. Or a big rock planet type thing. I don't know what you want to call them. I want to call them meteors, but I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be called. But yeah, Hearthstone's good. I recommend it. It's free, so just try it, I guess. Feels lackluster, though. So does Titanfall. I kind of wanted to talk about that. Titanfall is a great concept. There's so many things that just they feel left out on purpose. Like, for one, there is no single-player campaign, and it does not take brilliant writers to write a good single-player campaign about mech. Like, you're not only can you fight as a soldier, you fight in the giant mechs. That shit writes itself. Like, just be like, oh man, this is my mech. I call it, I don't know, fucking Batista. I don't know why the fuck did I say Batista. Just be like, I call it Big Red. I don't know. Call it something fucking stupid. And like, just be like, oh, and oh no, it got destroyed. Oh no, it got rebuilt, and mine's special and it's the strongest. I don't know. Have you ever watched an anime? It's not that hard. Call it the Gurren Lagann for all I care. But just no single player campaign. That's ridiculous. Someone said to me, or not someone said to me, I read it online, probably on Reddit somewhere, that Titanfall is more of like an experiment, and if it works, then they'll put more effort into like Titanfall 2.
Oh yeah, I've got mad skills. Mad skill. Yeah. A difficult challenge, but one that a trained commando...
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
For the 5th time, I have a collect call to Thugs for Less from a Mr. You Are Gonna Die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot.
Uh-oh.
I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees are off at some picnic.
Hey, that was a bonding exercise.
Enough! I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Oh yeah? Well, you can kiss your, you know what I mean. Dang it.
Did you trace that?
Coordinates locked in. We are headed there now.
Alright. Oh, this is the place I wanted to go. Sweet. That's perfect. This is the place where you're upgrading our ship. I figured that was the next one. There are new challenges. They're got tons of bolts and stuff, but you don't want to see it, trust me. So we'll go here. I know we're kind of blowing through this a lot quicker than I did last time, but I think I'm going to end it around here.
So, how's the reception out here?
We have sports, weather. Ooh, the Science Channel.
Keep going. Whoa, what's that?
The man, the myth, the legend, the loser. Captain Quark, once the idol of everyone in the galaxy, has finally hit rock bottom. After his humiliation at the hands of Ratchet and Clank, Quark sold bogus merchandise he claimed were Gadgetron products. But a key defect in this product, the personal hygienator, caused severe irritation in sensitive body areas and alerted authorities to Quark's scam. Behind the Hero will return after these messages.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yes, I suppose it...
All this time, my personal hygienator must have been causing that itch.
Anyway, we should be at our destination shortly.
I guess I should probably give backstory for those who haven't played Ratchet and Clank. Captain Quark was a hero from...
Too late again.
We always seem to be a bit late. Why is that?
Well, let's check this place out and find out where he's headed.
For a map,
Some good old fourth wall breaking. Yeah, so Captain Quark was... You were supposed to like look for him in the first game, and you were looking for him to help you defeat Drek. It doesn't matter who Drek is, just know that you were looking to help defeat, and he's supposed to be like a big famous superhero, and he turned out to be employed by Drek, and then he was evil, and it just ended up being sad, but he was always sort of a goofy villain. You hear a little bit about him in this game, and he's, spoiler, he's in the next game, and he's an ally, and he's an ally in every game after that. I love Captain Quark. Alright, so, oh, fuck me, synthenoids are expensive. I'll be able to afford them, though. So, I want you to pick between the Gadgetron weapons, which was the bomb glove, the visibomb, which is the remote controlled one, the Tesla claw, the whopper, and the decoy glove. And then from the weapons I'm going to purchase, again we have the blitz gun, the pulse rifle, we have the seeker gun, and we have the synthenoid. I'm not going to say which one I want, but I know which one I want. Yeah, do I want to keep going? Let me just finish up my thought about Titanfall, and then I'll just end it, so I'm not really going to start anything. Titanfall could be done so much better, but it's just, yeah, I heard it was like an experiment. Like, if it was good enough on it, like, just the multiplayer, they were going to make it bigger and better for Titanfall 2. And that seems like a shitty idea. They kind of sold me like half a game, I guess. Like, it feels like I'm playing a beta. Do you want to know the easiest way to make Titanfall 10 times better? Just allow custom colors. Like body and then accents. That's basic mech game. Any mech game will let you do that. Like, can you imagine the guy looking like all badass with his like black and red menacing looking Titan, and then just watching it get killed by the 10th prestige pink and yellow Titan just because it's ironic? That makes a game better. Just funny as hell. So I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Still a great game. Still glad I bought it. But hopefully Titanfall 2 is like the best game in the world, because they, add in a single player campaign, color, just random fixes here and there. There were other things I wanted to talk about, but I'm going to cut it here. Any questions, let me know. Don't forget the weapons to pick from. Let's go over one more time. Bomb glove, visibomb, decoy glove, Tesla claw, whopper of the Gadgetron free weapons, and then pulse rifle, blitz gun. Guys, blitz gun, this has been available since the beginning. Come on. I mean, how long are we going to leave it there? And then, what was the other one? The seeker drone, and then the synthenoid. Let me know. Also, the question I really don't want to know the answer to, and really sound like an asshole when I ask, but why do you watch my Let's Plays? What's interesting? And fuck it, if you just say I don't know, I'll be like, great, that's fine. Tune in next week. By the way, part 3, I'm not expecting results. It happens without fail every time that the audience dips after part 3. So if you're still here, thank you. I definitely appreciate it, and you're the reason I keep doing these. Have a lovely day or evening. Except for you fucking... Wow, I should write down a list of names that I've done that stupid ending joke with, but I'm just say Paul. If I've already said Paul, fuck it. Whatever. Fuck you, Paul. I'm kidding, Paul.